Hey, I'm Heather Fallon.
And I'm Nicole Taylor. Today we've got our eyes on Ozark Couture Fall, a wearable art event presented by Artemis and Fayetteville Underground. I'm here with Bo Counts, the president of Artemis, and Leilani, the producer of Ozark Couture Fall. Leilani, can you tell me how you came up with the idea for Ozark Couture Fall?
I was totally enthralled and inspired by the the last Artemis runway show, and wanted to extend what the designers were showing through Artemis and do a collaboration between Fayetteville Underground and the Artemis and have just a couture fall show. Yeah.
Thank you. And Bo, can you tell me about Artemis?
Yeah, sure. Artemis is a strange collective of artists that got together to create an organization to really promote emerging artists and give them opportunity where they wouldn't normally have a place to, for example, they can't just go run out to Dillard's and have their stuff hung everywhere. And so Artemis tries to take a different approach on presenting art to the public and giving new artists a platform to do so.
And tonight we're at Fayetteville Underground. Are all of the Artemis exhibits always at Fayetteville Underground, or do you use other venues in the area?
We, just like trying to promote different artists, we try to promote the community as a whole. So, like, for example, this will be here at the Fayetteville Underground. Our next event will be at the Dixon Street Theater. We've done at Teatro Scarpino, and just wherever, we feel that the event fits.
Thank you so much, guys.
You're welcome. Thanks for coming out.
Thank you.
Our first designer, Kaylin Hudges. Her pieces are playful. They can be worn inside out, backwards, dressed up, or dressed down. She combines fashion with personality and functionality.
Now I'm here with Cynthia Parker. Cynthia, can you tell me about your collection?
My collection is entirely hand knit. I knit each piece myself by hand. It's knit from merino wool, silk, and then from Japan I got some paper and some silk and stainless steel. So it's quite an eclectic mix of fibers.
Oh, I'm looking forward to seeing it. Can you tell me where you look for inspiration as a designer?
From the fibers themselves, I feel it, and if I feel like I can do something with it, I kind of have been doing it long enough that I know how it's going to drape and work on the body, and that's what inspires me is the fibers.
And how long have you been designing?
I've been designing since I was about 6, and I had a very famous first client.
Who was it?
Barbie.
Oh. Nice. And who is your favorite designer? Do you have a favorite?
My favorite designer is probably Donna Karan. I love her work, and I also love the classic designs of Ralph Lauren, and I also appreciate Marc Jacobs. Yeah.
And do you sell your designs in the area?
I do, but I can't produce a lot because they are hand knit, so it's more of a private clientele and a very limited edition pieces.
Nice. Well, thank you so much for taking the time to talk with us today.
Thanks for having me.
Thank you. Good luck.
Have fun at the show.
Hey, I'm here with Melissa Ahrens. Melissa, can you tell me about your collection?
Well, I'm actually a hair and makeup designer, so I'm co-owner of Mayapple Salon, and I really enjoy doing runway hair and makeup, so I got an opportunity to showcase my hair and makeup as design. So that's what I'm doing.
What inspired the looks that you've created with hair and makeup tonight?
I have 5 different looks, and each look was inspired by something a little bit different. I always seem to do a tribal motif, so that's one of my, definitely one of my trademarks. Let's see, there's the 60s glam look, and I really am inspired by Twiggy and Edie Sedgwick style, so there's a look that's kind of 60s glam. And there's just a few other looks that I did that I really like to use somebody's natural beauty and just kind of enhance it. So that's kind of what I do in my everyday hair and makeup, and definitely what I do on my models when I get to showcase them.
How would you define your own personal style?
Well, I would define it by saying that I definitely try to enhance my natural beauty by not being too overdone and just kind of working with what I already have and making it work.
You do a good job of it. Thank you so much for talking with us tonight, and good luck.
Our next designer is Cynthia Parker and Melissa Ahrens. Cynthia Parker hand-knit these designs from merino, paper, silk, and steel. Her designs combine exotic fibers with wearable silhouettes. Melissa Ahrens designs hair and makeup from an artistic point of view while letting a woman's natural beauty shine through.
I'm here with Leslie Pennell, one of the designers of the show. Leslie, can you tell me something about your collection?
I'm showing a 5-piece collection tonight that I used a funeral theme for. I'm using a bunch of veils that I made, and we're doing sort of a goth vibe, like a goth feel for it.
As a designer, where do you draw your inspiration from?
Everything really, but I just kind of make stuff that I want to wear. So stuff that's comfortable and that I want to go out in.
Cool. And how long have you been designing clothes?
I've been designing since 2005, officially selling things. I've been sewing and designing since I was little.
Wow, that's amazing. Where can we buy the garments that you design?
I sell at Mod Boutique. It's on College Avenue, and Alter Studios, also on College Avenue, and Giante, One of One in Little Rock. And I have a store I'm really excited about, Portland, Oregon, that's coming up soon right after this fashion show. So.
Oh, cool. Well, thank you so much for talking with us today.
Thank you.
Our next designer is Leslie Pennell. Leslie creates classic cuts, flattering silhouettes, and layering pieces for going out on the town or any occasion. For her fall line, she draws inspiration from funeral attire. It's a bit rough and edgy with a dark, unkept feel to it.
I'm here now with Taylor Sutton. Taylor, can you tell me about your collection, please?
Yeah, I was inspired by Stevie Nicks in the 70s. I just love that bohemian rocker feel, so I made a collection based off of that, and I'm really excited about it.
Cool. As a designer, where do you usually turn for inspiration?
Well, I'm new to sewing, actually. I've been knitting for like 6 years, so I've just recently gotten into it and I kind of ran with it. And I just look at music and friends and magazines and just whatever makes me excited. I kind of imagine creating new pieces. So.
Cool. And who is your favorite designer?
Oh, that's tough. I love Marc Jacobs. I No, I think I just kind of like a little bit of everything. So.
Yeah. And how would you define your own personal style?
Kind of similar to the collection that I've made, but maybe a little bit more toned down. I like a little bit rocker, but a little bit, gypsy, like bohemian a little bit too. So, just a little bit of both. So.
And some of our viewers may be interested in purchasing some of your garments. Where do you sell them in Fayetteville?
You can buy my garments at Lola Boutique on West Avenue, and just if you contact me through my email, it's taylorsutton@yahoo.com. So,
thank you so much.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Thank you.
Our next designer is Taylor Housley Sutton. Taylor creates fashion-forward pieces using an eclectic mix of textiles from chunky, bulky wool to silk, leather, denim, and cotton. She pulls from a bohemian rocker feel, and color and texture are integral parts of her designs. Our next designer is Sarah Norseworthy. Sarah's designs are unique pieces utilizing found and vintage materials embellished with embroidered imagery that references literature, poetry, and investigations into the natural world. Her fall designs are inspired by mythologies and symbolisms of birds and the sea. And our last designer this evening is Christian McGuire. Christian creates dresses and wearable pieces from remnants and unwanted cast-offs. She approaches design by first imagining where the wearer might live, work, and play. Her work is avant-garde, but client free-spirited.
That's it for the Ozark Couture Fall Fashion Exhibit.
Thanks for watching, and tune in next time to see what we have our eyes on in Northwest Arkansas.